Well, good morning, my friends. Good morning, America. This is Stuart Ryan with your Ryan Report. And just a word about YouTube, because it has, as I've looked this up, 2.49 billion monthly active users. Among these, there are more than 80 million paid subscribers. Just over a third of the world's population access YouTube every month, and yet I face the rather improbable statistical reality of having between 1 and 32 viewers. Something is surely amiss. It is not possible, folks. If you walk your dog, you get 2,000 views. So we need to look into how this algorithm works to see whether it defeats the small individual commentary or not. Leaving that aside, breaking news. Trump signs executive order demanding all truck drivers must wear green underwear. President Donald Trump signed an executive order demanding truck drivers operating on America's highways be able to speak English and must wear green underwear. Trump has already moved to formally recognize English as the official language of the United States, and the new order compels the nation's truckers to also wear green underwear to demonstrate their loyalty to him and proficiency in pronouncing his name before hitting the roads. America's truck drivers, according to Trump, are essential to the strength of our economy, the security of our nation, and the livelihoods of the American people. The order states, and green underwear is now an indispensable aid to their success. Am I being serious? No. I'm merely pointing out how truly insane Trump is because he is a narcissistic, functional psychotic sociopath who has objectified all of us in order to feed his own requirements of his false personality, his false persona. It's almost like schizophrenic behavior leading to the replacement of one ego with another. Further breaking news. The Trump approval polls plummet, and freedom lovers rejoice. Pundits renounce Trump and happily announce and showcase the recent polls showing that he has virtually no approval, especially on the economy. But what practical value does this have when he is already ensconced in power? He no longer needs the foolish electorate. He controls all the levers of power, and with the possible exception of the judiciary, whose orders he can still ignore with impunity, his talk of a third term is a predicate to his determination of remaining in office whether or not there is an election, just as his defying federal court and Supreme Court orders is a show of what he is capable of doing if push comes to shove, to maintain power and totalitarian control. If any of you doubt this, just remember the January 6th insurrection after he lost a free and fair election to Joe Biden. And don't forget his multiple pardons for the numerous villainous perpetrators who followed his lead on that day. And just around the corner, if he finds it necessary, will be a proclamation of a fake national emergency, effectuating the Insurrection Act, and getting the military to declare martial law. And we will be finished as a free and independent nation with rule of law and a constitution. Thank you. And please subscribe, ring a bell, do something to encourage the algorithm to let us explore all of this sad experience together. Thank you.